जी बाय कीजिए अपने लिए गेमिंग या फिर प्रोडक्टिविटी प्री बिल्ड पीसी एट द बेस्ट प्राइजेस। विजिट कीजिए www.smcinternational.in और सेलेक्ट कीजिए हमारे प्री बिल्ड रिग्स में से अपना मनपसंद पीसी। अगर आप इनका हैंड्स ऑन एक्सपीरियंस लेना चाहते हैं तो आप विजिट कर सकते हैं एसएमसी इंटरनेशनल के नेहरू प्लेस शोरूम पर। कस्टम बिल्ड्स के कोड्स के लिए आप नीचे दिए गए कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर्स या फिर ईमेल एड्रेस पर हमें कॉन्टैक्ट भी कर सकते हैं।
of SMC International presents INNO3D Champions League powered by EliXiR eSports. Today it's gonna be a brutal match between Reckoning eSports and Blaze eSports today, as we have seen both these players actually play Inferno, and they do have pretty much a one suits for all kind of play style, as it works against almost all 90% of all the teams, as Reckoning eSports and Blaze eSports are gonna face off today. Reckoning is actually starting to completely hold restroom and outside connector, while A-Long is unchecked. Every player is pushing through connector except for one. Clouda can easily get picked out by SK Rossi right here. He picks up the USPS, and does Vexy realize? I think he does not, as SK Rossi. Vexy gets one, Vexy gets two. Marzo picks it up twice, and Wimp gets one. Vexy gets picked out, and the last player is Rafro against Wimp and Betray. I do think Wimp can wrap this round around immediately before Rafro actually tries and gets a plant. Can Rafro pick out Wimp? Or I think Betray is actually going to pick him out. He's absolutely tagged up, 52 HP, almost half. Wimp and Betray is going to pick up that Glock and push up onto site. I think he's going for that B plant. Yes, he is. They do not see any players on A. Rafro rushing for that B plant immediately, with the CTs following behind him. The time is not going to be enough as Rafro is going to get the plant. And can he pick out 2 right here? I do not think so. I do not believe. Rafro almost gets 1, does get 1. Wimp is completely down. This is almost looking possible for Rafro right here against Betray. Takes a bit of fall damage, but 92 it is almost absolutely enough. And Rafro, what a pick onto Betray right there. What an amazing clutch. Rafro, what is this? He just flicks right onto Betray right there on that smallest gap that you can imagine. A buttonhole gap that Rafro is just gonna flick right onto with that amazing robot aim. That's gonna be the first round for Blaze eSports. Proceeding to the second round of the game, Reckoning is going for that half buy with Betray going for that 5-7 and Wim buying SMGs. No care in the world given. That's Nade is gonna connect onto Marzel and Kara. Marzel down to 43 HP. Rossi is gonna push up a ramp. Still checking for any kind of corners. The AK is paused. A smart play from Marzel right there. Betray still looking for any kind of pushes onto restroom. I do not expect any to come through right now, but Rossi looking for any kind of peeked heads, but finds none. Even connector is completely left off short. No player is gonna be spotted whatsoever. Marzel can get a pick onto Betray right here, but Betray, I think he is ready for Marzel pushing. 2 players right there. Spots the barrel. Takes down 2 Marzel. Should be an easy round for Blaze eSports right here. Has the rifle advantage. Has the guns. Has the power. And even has the manpower. Can get EliXiR right there. What a flick onto EliXiR. 1 guy baskets and Wimp is gonna miss that flash completely. Gonna fall back down as well. Might become some kind of a mouse issue, I presume. All players are gonna push up onto A side. The bomb is still there. They are indeed gonna get the plant down. Basket is smoked. Both players are gonna fall back and save their head armors and the guns. Not taking any risks against Blaze eSports whatsoever on the second round of the game. Blaze is gonna wrap the second round in their favor. And I think it's gonna be a hard game for Reckoning eSports, but they are playing pretty well. That pistol round was completely unlucky. Perfectly exit frag for Wimp and Reckoning eSports, but 1 player down, not gonna be enough to damage the economy perfectly, but Marzel is gonna have to buy that AK and it's gonna take him down a couple of dollars. To be exact, 2,700. Nothing left, almost 500 bucks. 200 bucks left in his pockets as Reckoning eSports still almost completely bankrupt. Does not have the money, which is enough to wrap this third round around, but if Rafro can punish them like that, then they can punish them back too, as that is completely possible. Devil Nade coming through, not connecting to any players. SK Razi gonna flash out A long. Falling back, I think it's a rotation onto B. Can Clouda get a couple of picks right here on Monster? No one's gonna peek their head. They are gonna double stack Monster, waiting for any kind of pushes. Kara's gonna come right through, but there are too many players. Clouda able to pick 1 down, but Rossi is gonna get 3. SK Rossi can get a pick right here. Wimple's taken down and is all left onto the hands of Christ, and I do not think he's gonna be able to pick even 1, as all 3 players should be looking straight onto CT. That Molly is gonna come right through from SK Rossi. Can get a pick right here twice, but I think he's gonna get picked out with that P250 against SK Razi. I think it's not gonna be enough. That 1 dig, he expects a player to just stay right there on that corner. Spots him, 1 dig, comes right in, just placed onto his head, perfect, just a mouse 1 was needed to end him, and then this whole HP bar right there on the third round of the game goes to Blaze eSports. Proceeding on to the 4th round of the game, this is gonna be We do expect this to be an immediate and undisclosed matchup between Blaze and Reckoning Esports, as they are two reckoning and perfectly powerful teams who is capable of taking each other down in the process. But as we've seen, any kind of multiple 6, Marzel is still gonna take out Trice. That spray control is amazing for Marzel. Getting that headshots connecting right onto Trice. 4v5 situation for Reckoning Esports, but the HP is pretty low on Marzel. Marzel, Kara gonna be able to spray right to Betray right down and gonna smoke toilet as well. Restroom is smoked. Wimp is still waiting for push through monster. Can he get a pick? Yes, Rafro is taken down. 75 HP left on his HP bar. Gonna be enough to pick out the whole team if he plays right. Marzel and Rossi gonna fall back onto B with that bomb. Players are waiting heaven for any kind of B arrivals. Oh no, they're not. They might need to rotate onto B if time comes. Cloud are still waiting for any kind of pushes from Restroom or A long. They do realize this might be a B push all of a sudden. Player lurking connector, waiting for any kind of connector pushes. That door, if opened, gives out a shitload of sound, and that is gonna be enough to know that they are rotating. The Beast rotated, swatted. That Molly is gonna come through. Cloud is gonna be taken down by Rossi. Kara gonna get Wimp as well. It's all left down to the hands of Wexy. Wexy can get a couple of picks against Rossi, but traded out by Kara and Rossi immediately. SK Rossi is down, but it's not gonna be enough as Wexy is still gonna be taken out. 4th round goes to Blaze Esports, proceeding to the 5th round of the game. Reckoning Esports still does not have the economy to go for a full buy. They did buy a couple of M4s last round and still does not prove to be completely effective against Blaze Esports. The best showdown I think has ever to be put on against Blaze Esports in this whole tourney was the day before's matchup against Blaze Esports, as they almost won the whole game. That spam is gonna come through from Rafro, but connecting no rounds against any players. Betray is gonna be taken down onto 58 HP by Marzel. Still waiting for any kind of picks. Rafro can get a pick right here onto Clouda, does connect. Wexy is gonna push that smoke. No, he's gonna fall back right after. Marzel is gonna molly out connector, stopping any kind of pushes from connector. That smoke is still there. A long pick. SK Rossi gets 2 right there. Price and Betray both taken down. SK Rossi just knows that those players are gonna be posted up right behind Stone and just waiting for that pick to come through, but Wexy still has that 5-7, that OP 5-7 if you know how to use it. That smoke is gonna come through onto Dustbin, double smoke down. Might be a team call mistake, or not sure why they do it, but Kara are gonna get the plan down. 4 players is holding site. SK Rossi gonna push up onto Restroom and mollying and smoking. Kara just gonna stop any kind of push. That's gonna be coming through immediately, but Wimp and Wexy just gonna save at 2 positions on T-spawn and the connector ladder. I'm sorry. Rossi's still expecting some kind of push through bank or through Dustbin. Wexy is looking for that shoulder peak connection or even info and just run back out so Wimp can take a couple of players down, but they are not gonna be close enough on the connector to be proceeding to get any kind of picks. Kara is really careful on that push onto connector, just waiting and watching if any player is just trying to get the kill. Reckoning Esports is gonna be able to buy that M4s and just say 1 AK, so that is absolutely beneficial. Has an AWP. Betray can do the magic opping on the 6th round of the game. Betray has proven to be an ultimate opper when it comes to the opping game. It's on point, and he has proven in the last couple of games that his shots hit like a buzzing bee coming right at you. Ross is still looking for any kind of picks that can be picked out of water. Getting none. Wimp is gonna flash him out. Betray still waiting for any kind of connector pushes. They are right outside connectors. Still does not realize the position of the players. Rossi gonna take a bit of damage. Kara gonna push up connectors. Gonna pick up the bomb. They are looking for an opening onto either sides. It's gonna be the first pick and rush the site immediately. Clouda is gonna push up onto playground. Can connect a couple of shots. Does not take any players down, but SK Rossi and Kara are gonna be on 7 and 10 HP. Simultaneously taken down by Clouda right there. That flash is gonna come through. Not flashing any players. SK Rossi gonna push up onto from T-spawn onto playground. Marzel, can he connect? What a flick onto Trice right there from Marzel. Although Trice spots him first, that's not gonna be enough. Wimp is still looking for monster pushes. That smoke is gonna come through. They are going for that AX kit. Not enough players on A whatsoever, but SK Rossi and Marzel and Kara are low, pretty low indeed. Can connect one, what a flick onto Rossi right there from Betray. Clouda, even if he spams, Marzel is gonna go down. Kara, Marzel is gonna get taken down. Kara is right there on the right of Clouda, but Kara is gonna be able to take him down. Wimp is gonna take down Rafro. Can get a pick right there. What a closure by Betray. That is at least 3 kills from Betray right there on that round. What a gameplay with that op is Betray showing down right now. That AWP gifts that first round onto Reckoning Esports. Blaze Esports sitting on a 4-round lead when it comes to the 7th round of the game. Rafro. Kara is gonna take the bomb, op, not Rafro, for this round I suppose, but Rafro has proven to be a challenging opper when it comes to the game so far. Rafro has hit a couple of like ultimate OP shots onto the players when he got his hands on scouts and ops. Wimp gonna molly out B short and take a bit of damage, inflict a bit of damage onto Rafro. That smoke is gonna come through as well. Cloud are gonna follow up smoke onto B. That bomb is dropped on connector, outside connector, and the Wimp is just waiting for any kind of pushes from Monster. That flash is gonna be perfect. No, it's not. Player seems to have rotated onto water right there. Tries just waiting for any kind of pushes from outside restroom. Rossi and Marzel are gonna push right outside of restroom. Rossi waiting for any kind of pushes from restroom. Finding none. 3 players holding A, 2B. The CT does have enough caliber to shut down this push. That flash is gonna come onto A side. That smoke is gonna give away his position. Not a perfect smoke in any case. That molly is gonna inflict multiple hit points, but Marzel gonna take out the Cloud as well. SK Rossi taking out Betray and Triced. WexZe can get a pick right here onto Rafro. Does get a pick right there. Rafro is taken down. 4v2 situation for Reckoning Esports. I think they're gonna save the guns, or maybe are they gonna go for it? No, they are just gonna save the guns. SK Rossi going on that hunt as the bomb is gonna be planted by Rossi. 10 seconds left on the clock. The plant is gonna come through. They are just gonna have to hold the site as they are not wishing to push anytime soon. That smoke is gonna come through onto Dust. Wimp again holding connector. I think WexZe is hiding at this point. No shoulder peeks, no whatsoever. Rossi checking connectors, checking all the corners, making sure no player is just waiting at the end of the game to get any kind of exit frag. Kara, Marzel, and Rossi just gonna fall back. Marzel is just gonna push up onto ladder. Can get a pick right here onto Wimp. Does he realize or does he not? That wall bang does come through. WexZe taking out Marzel. Wimp taking out Rossi. That does damage the economy a bit, but they are still looking good with 3.1k in their hands. Has a couple of AKs. 1 AK and 1 op is still saved. Still gonna have to buy. Rafro is out of funds, if anything, but the AK drop is gonna come through from his teammate, SK Rossi. 3 M4s, 1 AK, 1 AWP. Reckoning Esports is looking good for this round at least, but the economy is pretty down low for the team overall. WexZe is gonna molly and nade monsters. just gonna wait for any kind of pushes. Marzel is just gonna push up onto A long. That flash is gonna come through onto Party. No one getting flash with Kara. Waiting for any kind of aggressive peeks from the CTs, but finds none. Raffro gonna flash out the monster. I'm sorry, water. Wimp is gonna smoke out, beat short. That smoke is gonna come through right onto monster. That is a good smoke from Wimp. That jump smoke is gonna be perfect for stopping any kind of pushes from the terrorist T side. They do have to push from right there, right that position. Rossi, I think he's playing anti-flash for a moment. No flashes coming through. They have almost all falling back onto A. Marswell is gonna be easily able to pick out Betray, as Betray does not realize that a push was absolutely coming through. Trice just gonna fall back. Clouda still checking restrooms for any kind of pushes from the T side. Almost pots Marswell, but Marswell is just able to escape with his head out on the connector. 4v5 situation. 4 people pushing monster. Can get a pick right there onto Raffro. That flash is perfect, but Rossi is gonna trade out for Vexy. Marzel is gonna be able to pick out Wimp. Can get another pick right here, Marzel, but finds Trice immediately on the headshot, but Trice actually spots him first. That last player is gonna come through from Monster. Marzel is gonna get that easy last pick. 6 HP left on him, but the bomb plan is gonna come through, granting an additional $300 for the team. That is 27.3k left on Blaze eSports side and 15k left on Reckoning eSports. Reckoning is gonna go for that half buy with the 1 CZ75 and an MP9 on their side. 4 AK1 op setup for Blaze eSports, sitting on a 6-round lead right here when it comes to the 9th round of the game. SK Rozzy gonna push up onto connector. That flash is gonna come through. Betray is just waiting for any kind of heads to show to get that 1-tap, 1D onto any players if possible. Rozzy just waiting for Wimp to peek right out. Betray to peek right out. Does not connect the shots. Wimp is just... Betray gonna get taken out by Rozzy. Not connecting any shots. Betray, probably because of the aim punch, but that smoke's gonna come through for Betray. Cloud are gonna spam that smoke, but multiple shots connected onto him. 37 HP left. That nade almost completely destroys Clouda. Just misses him by a fraction of a second. That spam to the smoke is gonna get him. Marza is gonna take out Wimp. Vexy can get a pick right here. Does not get it. Raffler is gonna connect before Vexy finishes him off. Rossi gonna get the last pick. Tries this down. Reckoning eSports is gonna be on 1 round and Blaze gonna be on a 7-round lead. 8 rounds overall. Coming to the 10th round of the game. This has been a really good showdown from Blaze eSports when it comes to the 10th round, as they have proven to be non-volatile when it comes to any kind of positions on overpass whatsoever. It's gonna be an A-long push, I suppose. They are gonna try and find an opening, or are they just gonna push out? That Molly is gonna stop SK Rozzy from pushing, but that is advantageous for him as he picks out Trice. 2 players are being pushed up right there. Can he connect? SK Rozzy is gonna connect onto Cloud as well. Betray, the last player left. That AWP connects onto SK Rozzy. 3v1 for Betray. That plant is gonna the plant is gonna go down on Z. Waiting for that connector push is Marzel. I'm sorry, it's Raffro right there. Just waiting and waiting. Marzel's gonna wait for any kind of connector pushes, and Kara got the AWP. Betray is looking for that angle, but Marzel is gonna flick vertically right onto Betray's head. Nothing that he can do. CTs are going for a timeout right here. That has been a real brutal by nature gameplay from Blaze eSports. This iChill break is gonna prove really important for Reckoning eSports, as they're gonna go on to the 11th round of the game. Just has 1 round in their hands. They need to pick up at least 5 on the CT side of overpass if they are gonna stand any chance against Blaze eSports on the second half of the game. Blaze eSports is looking tight and good, as they do have 4 AKs and enough money for SK Rossi to buy 2 AWPs. SK Rossi gonna go for that AK. Does have full utils on both the teams. On the Blaze side, I'm sorry. Reckoning eSports winning 1 round on the 11th round of the game. That is not good enough for... this is supposed to be an epic match from Reckoning eSports, but they have disproven the theories until now. Trice is gonna get a bit of damage, 10 HP exactly taken down from him. SK Rossi just gonna post up close. Rossi is gonna take out Betray and gonna take out Trice as well on connectors. Rafro is gonna take out Wexy. It's Wimp and Clouda versus Blaze eSports. HP is looking good on the Blaze eSports side, but Wimp and Clouda only possessing that CZ and 5-7. Not gonna be enough to take any players down. Wimp is down to 15 HP. All players are gonna be going on to B. That Molly is gonna come through onto B site. A flash follows up from SK Rossi. Marzel gonna be able to pick out Clouda. 1 HP left on him. Oh my god, Wimp. What a pick on Rapro. Can he get a second? No, Kara's gonna shut him down. Marzel on that 1 HP. Kara on 12 HP. That was a good shot from Wimp right there. But not gonna be enough to get a round onto their hands. Blaze eSports still looking good, but this round is gonna be the ultimate friction round for Reckoning eSports. If they are gonna grapple onto this game, it's gonna be on this round as they are going for that full buy before halftime. If they lose this round, they are gonna be on a bit of a money crunch the rest of the game. Except for the 15th round, I suppose. SK Rossi gonna take a bit of damage, 75 HP left. That smoke and flash is gonna come through. That flash is gonna come through from Kara. Flashing out any aggressive peaks. Kara gonna take the bomb, watching potty. Rossi is posted up on connectors, no one connectors actually. So this time he is not gonna be able to get any kind of picks on connectors. That shot does connect onto Marzel. I think it's a wall bang. And that too onto his leg. Betray is gonna take out Marzel right there. That is a good start for SK Rossi. Gonna take out Clouda. Trice is right there, but Betray is there to shut down SK Rossi. It's Rossi versus Rossi and Rapper versus 4 players of Reckoning eSports. Vexy is gonna take out Rapro. This round should easily be in the hands of Reckoning eSports, as Rossi is the last player left, and he does have the bomb. I think he's gonna attempt to plant the bomb, as they do have enough funds to fund their next round. Indeed, Rossi gonna go for Monster and pushing onto B. Can he get a kill right here onto Wimp? That's the question. Question still stands as Wimp falls back onto site. Graffiti. He's past Graffiti. Last player. I think they do realize the last player might be Water. Betray can connect this shot right here. Does connect right onto Rossi. Shutting that round down. 60% of the enemy team killed. 3 players taken down by Betray right there. And maybe even more tagged up by him. Still has that full buy going on for Blaze eSports. Reckoning eSports does need to pick up a couple of rounds right here on the 13th round of the game. This might be an amazing comeback from Reckoning eSports as this epic gameplay still progresses. Rafro is gonna inflict a bit of damage onto Kara, not a bit, a lot of damage onto Kara. Kara gonna be able to connect that leg shot onto Betray. Betray still gonna be able to take one, but immediately traded out by Marzel. 4v4 situation. Can Rapro get the pick? Does get the pick onto Wexy. Mistake made by Wexy. It costs him immediately. Wimp gonna trade out Rapro immediately. 3v3 for Blaze eSports. That nade is gonna connect, I hope. Does connect, but not enough HP taken down from them. If that plant is gonna come through, Wimp is gonna get one. Marzel gonna fall back right onto short. Marzel gets one, Marzel gets a second. Can he get the third? Does get the third onto Trice as well, closing the round. That is some Marzel gameplay right there. 3 players taken down. What a play, Marzel. What a play. Sitting on a 9-round lead right here is Blaze eSports, coming to the 14th round of the game. Just 2 rounds left before the halftime commences. 4 AKs again in the hands of Blaze eSports, but the economy is pretty good for Reckoning eSports as they can buy 3 M4s for Mars and an AWP, but no utilities. That is gonna prove prove to be a hard round for them as SK Rozzy takes out INP tries. Rozzy is gonna push up from connector, can take out Betray. Betray is taken down. Wimp is gonna op this round. There is 3 players left, almost all on B. Wimp is gonna take out Rapro. 3v3 for Reckoning versus Blaze eSports 14th round. Marzu is gonna pick up that C4 and rush right onto the B site. Hopefully, gonna go and try and get a plant. Is Rozzy going for connector? No, he's not. Gonna go through T spawn and on to monster. As Vexy is still holding A, expecting for any kind of pushes. Meanwhile, Wimp is staying on. Wimp has left the server. I think some kind of technical issues. The only player was holding B when he has to suddenly leave, probably because of his internet, I suppose. Vexy is gonna put that flash right down. Marzel is gonna take out Clouda. Vexy is gonna get Rozzy. Vexy is gonna get Kara as well, wrapping the round for the CT side. Although Betray was right there, just waiting for the players to come in onto his crosshair, but suddenly disconnects and he is reconnected indeed. 3 rounds in the hands of Reckoning eSports, the last round of the first half, and Blaze eSports is looking exceptionally good when it comes to the first half of the game. Still got that 4 AK, 1 AWP buy, 3 M4s in the hands of Reckoning eSports, 1 Farmers and 1 AK-47. The Farmers. Betray is gonna buy all the utils required for the CTs to hold right on. Rapper is gonna get Betray. Is he gonna get another? Rozzy is gonna get one. Rozzy gonna get a second one as well. Can he get the water player? No, get traded out by Vexy. Rapro is not gonna connect as Trice is gonna take out Rapro, and Marzel is there to close the round by killing Trice. That is the first half of the game, guys. This has been your caster Aldi. See you on the second half. This is INNO3D presented by EliXiR eSports. Bye bye. Hello guys, welcome to the second half of the game. It's SMC International presents INNO3D Champions League powered by EliXiR eSports. It's gonna be the second half of the game between Reckoning eSports and Blaze eSports, as Blaze is actually sitting on a 9-round lead when it comes to the 16th round of the game. The eco round is commencing at the moment. Kara is gonna push up onto Party. That shoulder peaks are gonna come through for any kind of info to be picked. Rapro, 3 players are actually holding B, while 2 holding on restrooms and outside restrooms on A. Kara is gonna pick out Clouda, instantly traded by Betray. There is 1 player just waiting on A side, gonna fall back onto Truck. Marzel, will he be able to get a couple of picks? Gets 1, can he get the second? Does get the second, can he get the third? Rapro gonna pick out Wimp, and it's just Betray left as Rapro is just gonna close that pistol round onto the favor of Blaze eSports. The 9-round lead has progressed onto a 10-round lead when it comes to the CT round of overpass from Blaze eSports. The smokes and flashes are perfectly learned by Blaze on the map overpass, as that is definitely gonna come into use on the 17th round of the game. Blaze eSports should be able to close the rounds fairly easily in this game against Reckoning eSports. I do not think Reckoning is on its prime at the moment, as they have showcased and seen better days in this tournament altogether. Wimp gonna try and get a pick onto Marzel, but Marzel tagged up onto 52 HP, gonna fall back right there. 2 players on restroom, can get a pick, can get 2. That is good for a CT player right there. Clouda and Vim taken down, but Betray is gonna trade him out. Kara gonna get 1, Kara gonna get a second. What a round from Blaze eSports. It's just gonna be Wexy left to deal with things with that Glock 18. That I think that's not gonna be enough, as he is probably gonna get picked out by Rossi right there. INP Wexy is taken down. 14 rounds in the hands of Blaze eSports. A cool and chill 11-round lead when it comes to the 18th round of the game. Reckoning can still turn things around, as they do have 5 AKs in their hands when it comes to the 18th round of the game. But Blaze looking fairly confident when it comes to this game against Reckoning eSports. That Molly is gonna come through from Betray right onto T ramps. Flash gonna come out from Kara as well. Flashing onto site, Wimp looking for any kind of aggressive peeks onto Monster. Not getting any, as Rossi is gonna get picked out. Tries for a trade. SK Rossi, Rapro is gonna get picked out by Trice. 3v5 against Blaze eSports, as SK Rossi is gonna get 1 onto Betray. Rexy can get a pick right here, but yeah, just getting picked right there. Marzo and Kara left to deal with things as they push from Monster. Price is waiting for any kind of pushes from Monster, but Clouda is gonna get picked out by Monster. So all of a sudden it's completely impossible for Blaze eSports, as Wimp is also gonna get picked out by Blaze eSports. Last player just hiding right there, waiting for that defuse to come through. That smoke defuse is gonna come through, but Marzel not sure of the position, but does find that wall bang connects finally onto Trice, as the kitted defuse comes in from Marzel. 4-second defuse, gonna get the 15th round. It's Blaze eSports sitting on a 12-round lead when it comes to the 19th round of the game. Match point for Blaze eSports. Can they close the round and the game, the semi-finals, and progress onto the finals right here against Reckoning eSports? This is the semi-finals of the brutal by nature tournament, as it has been until this moment right here. Wexy is gonna drop the bomb, gonna look for any kind of pushes onto T ramp, finds nothing. Rossi and Raffle just pushing right there, can connect onto Wimp, taken down, but 22 HP left on his clock. Gonna fall right back. 3 players holding B, 1 barrel, 1 water, and player number 3 just gonna fall back. Kara, what a connection onto Wexy right there on A long. Marzel should be able to pick out Betray. He connects his shot, perfectly connected onto Betray. That headshot crosshair placement is perfect. gonna molly the C4 and fall right back. Clouda can get Rozzy right there, but not connect perfectly. Rozzy is taken down. It's just Trist and Clouda against the whole team, almost the whole team, except for Rozzy being taken out by Clouda. Trist is gonna take out SK Rozzy. 3v2 situation. It's a do or die for Reckoning eSports right now. Trist is down onto 12 HP. Clouda left with 91. Brafro can close Clouda right there, and Trist is also gonna get closed by Brafro. That is Blaze eSports progressing on to the finals of INNO3D Champions League, and probably the probable winners of the 10,000 rupees right now in this game. And that has been an amazing gameplay showcased by Blaze eSports. And see you on the next game. See you on the next amazing gameplay of XTM versus the losers team. Progressing on, probably gonna progress on to the finals as well. See you on the next game, guys. It's been your caster Adi, and bye bye.
Yeah, you don't give a damn about what I do. You think you're the coolest. Who would ever wanna be like you? You left my heart in pain. Yeah, you don't have to admit it now. You want me to stay, but I can barely use it now. You left my heart in pain. You want me to stay, yeah, but I can barely use it now. You left my heart in pain.
आज ही बाय कीजिए अपने लिए गेमिंग या फिर प्रोडक्टिविटी प्री बिल्ड पीसी एट द बेस्ट प्राइजेस। विजिट कीजिए www.smcinternational.in और सेलेक्ट कीजिए हमारे प्री बिल्ड रिग्स में से अपना मनपसंद पीसी। अगर आप इनका हैंड्स ऑन एक्सपीरियंस लेना चाहते हैं तो आप विजिट कर सकते हैं एसएमसी इंटरनेशनल के नेहरू प्लेस शोरूम पर। कस्टम बिल्ड्स के कोड्स के लिए आप नीचे दिए गए कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर्स या फिर ईमेल एड्रेस पर हमें कॉन्टैक्ट भी कर सकते हैं।